Waiting room, no. I gotta change this. Nothing works. Betsy, Pete, Shannon, Nancy. Michelle. All right, we gotta change. Sorry, I'm talking to myself. Cancel. Let's go into this. Edit. Okay. What the heck is going on right now? All right, Nancy, Michelle, Carol. Margie. All right, Jennifer. Morgan is on here. Oh, yeah. Jennifer's here. Pete is here. Nancy. I need to put my notes. All right, we're missing one person. We're missing Morgan. And then what do we got going on in class? Frank, Sonia, Chris, Paul is here. Yes. Or was it Becky? We'll get started in 1 second. What the hell? Switch to
Jackie, it was a little bit weird this morning. That first link didn't come through, but your second link did. And I had to create a new account. So I don't know if it's goofed up.
Well, you created a new MindBody account?
No, a new Zoom.
Oh, well, so if you guys aren't receiving emails when you sign up, I don't know if it sends it like right after you sign up or if it sends it before the class. I have to check that. I think it sends it like pretty much right after you sign up for the class.
Jackie, it sends it immediately. It sends it immediately.
So if you're not getting that email, you have to let me know. I have to change the settings in your account, which Pete, I just changed the settings in your account. So you should get them. But if you don't, let me know.
Okay. Does it say Peter or Pete on there now? Okay. It's my new account. I see it.
It says Peter.
Yeah, that's my new account, I guess, I just created. So that's cool.
Okay. Hey, Becky. I will set my mat down, I guess. All right, you guys have any requests? Lower back. Lower back? Lower back. Okay. So lower back, anything else?
Hey, Jackie,
Yeah.
how about thighs and hip stretching?
Thighs and hip stretching. Okay. We can do that. And I just got your text message. I had to fix an account settings on yours as well. So
Okay.
I don't know, maybe that was it. But no, even if you sign up in the morning, you still should get the link. Even if you sign up 5 minutes before class, you should still get the link. So just keep in touch with me. If you're not getting it, let me know and I'll have to fix some things.
Cool.
Okay,
All right.
so thighs, hip stretch, and lower back.
Hey, Jackie, I keep just using, like, I only ever got one email. I just keep going back and opening that link.
Okay, well, that won't be the same for every class. I'll check your account too.
Oh, I mean, it's worked every class so far.
For maybe Monday morning, but if you try to take like
that's okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, it'll be different. Okay. And I'll double check you right now. Of course, my computer's not working this morning, so that's fun. All right, let's start in child's pose. Oh yeah, you're Pete Ekman, your account wasn't set up to receive emails. So now you should get the email. If you sign up for a different class than this one, a new email or a new link would be sent. All right. All right, so let's just close the eyes, settle in. The knees are spread wide, hips back. Now, if this is uncomfortable for you, then you can take an easy seated pose or you can lay flat on your belly. Morgan join us? Not yet. And just start to check in. Notice how you feel physically. Notice how the body feels. The muscles, the joints, the tendons, the ligaments. And then notice how you feel energetically. Sometimes it's fairly easy to get to our mat. We have lots of energy. We're ready to go. Usually not the case on Monday morning. So maybe, it was a struggle to get here. You had to talk yourself into it. Just notice that energy. Try not to judge it. Just report it. And then notice how you feel in the mind. Where are the thoughts? Are they rapid, all over the place? Are they a little more grounded, clear, concise? And then let's start to come into the breath. Let's exhale all the air out. And take a slow inhale through the nose for a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhaling for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Continue on with that breath. We'll just take about 5 more. Deep inhale. And exhale. For 4, inhale. Exhale. Two more. Deep inhale. And exhale. One more breath here. Inhale. And exhale. So let's keep the rhythm of the breath. Just begin to move the arms over to the right, the body over to the right. If you want to take the right arm and wrap it behind you, you can, or you can stack the right or the left hand on top of the right. And just keep the breath going. Nice big belly breath here, moving the energy. Exhale, letting it go. Again, one more. Deep inhale. And exhale. Let the right arm join the left, come through the center, around to the other side. Take the left arm, wrap it behind. Couple breaths here. Deep inhale. And exhale. One more breath here. Deep inhale. Exhale. Let the left arm join the right. Come back through the center. Just start to slither forward for puppy pose. Dropping the chest, lifting the butt up. Maybe your chin connects to the mat. Maybe you tuck the chin and the forehead comes down. Just opening up through the front of the body, the shoulders, the chest. Deep breath. Let it go. One more. Deep inhale. And exhale. Come back through child's pose and just sit up into saddle pose so the butt is resting on the heels. Nice neutral spine here. Try not to arch the back where we're sticking the chest out. So draw the ribs in. Inhale, the arms will come up. Take the gaze up. And then exhale, soft twist to the right. Again, inhale back through center. And soft twist to the left. We'll do that one more time. Inhale through center, look up. Exhale, twist. Again, inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale back through center. Draw the hands into heart center. Just close the eyes. Take a moment to set your intention for your class, for your Monday morning, for your Monday day. When we set our intention, we put it in the present moment. I am, fill in the blank. Repeat it 3 times to yourself. Go ahead and blink the eyes open. Inhale, the arms come back up overhead. And then exhale, bring them through heart center, bring them out in front for tabletop position. Let the shoulders stack on the wrist, the hips stack on the knees, the feet are parallel to one another. Inhale, cow pose, drop the belly down, look up, tailbone comes out. And then exhale, cat pose, round the spine, tuck the chin, draw it in. Again, inhale, cow pose, drop the belly, look. Exhale, cat pose, round the spine, tuck the chin. Good. Come back to neutral spine, extend the right arm and the left leg. If you feel a little wobbly, root that right foot, that's the foot that's on the mat, into the mat. Extend opposite direction here, rotate the hand and the foot. Reverse it. And then take the knee to elbow, crunch it, round it. Inhale, extend long. Let's reach behind and grab the foot. If that's unavailable, just reach behind and bend the leg like so. If you can grab the foot, kick the 2 into one another, just start to stretch through the front of the body, the front quadricep, opening up through the shoulder. Take one more breath. Inhale, extend nice and long. Release it down, tabletop. Inhale, cow pose, drop the belly, look. Exhale, cat pose, round the spine, tuck the chin. And then back to your neutral spine, other side. Left arm, right leg, extend long. Rotate the foot in the hand. Again, if you feel wobbly, root the left foot that's on the mat into the mat. Reverse the rotation. And then knee to elbow, crunch it out, round it out. Inhale, extend long. Reach behind, grab the foot. If that's unavailable, just bend the leg and reach the arm back. If you have the foot, kick the foot and the hand into one another. Begin to open up through that quad, shoulder. Breathe. One more inhale, lift. And extend nice and long, tabletop. One more cow, inhale, drop the belly, look up. And cat, round the spine, tuck the chin as you exhale. Curl the toes, downward facing dog. So down dog can always be interchanged with where we just worked, tabletop. So if down dog becomes too much at any time in the practice, come into tabletop. So spread the fingers nice and wide, flatten the fingers out. Specifically that index finger and the space between the index and the thumb. You're pressing the chest back towards the legs, you're pressing the heels down towards the mat. Relax your head, faces back, legs. Just walk your dog here. So bring your back a little bit. Yeah, them together. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. All right, inhale that right leg high. Point and flex the foot. Circle the ankle. And then bend the leg. The foot will drop, the knee lifts. Just circle out through that hip flexor. Stop circling with the knee. Big circles, tiny circles, whatever feels good. And then when you're ready, inhale, straighten that leg back nice and long, square off the hips. Exhale, bring it in, knee to nose. Crunching again. And then shift forward and tap that foot to the outer edge of that hand for dragon pose. So we want to make sure our knee is stacked right on the ankle. We don't want it protruding past. So if that's the case, walk that back foot back so the knee can be right on the ankle. That's our protection. You can stay on the hands or blocks or come down to the elbows. Back knee can be down or up just depending on how deep you want to go into this front hip. Keep pressing through your big toe of the front foot. And breathe into the hip, especially if you feel some tension or any sensation. 2 more breaths. The breath is what moves the energy. So it creates the space. 1 more breath. We'll take the right arm up. look up, and then maybe reach behind and grab the foot. If you have a strap, you can grab that. If not, again, just bend the leg and reach behind. You'll feel a stretch. 2 breaths, deep inhale. Relaxing through the face, exhale. Yeah, 1 more breath. Bring the hands back towards the mat, heel toe the foot in, back foot meets the front, fold forward at the top of the mat. Your feet can be together or slightly apart for better balance. Legs can be bent, especially if the hamstrings are a little tight this morning. Grab opposite elbows. If that's too much, rest your hands on your shins or a block. Shake the head, yes. Excuse me, no. And then shake it, yes, yes, yes. If you want to rock side to side, you can. Or just find stillness. Do whatever feels good. Take a couple breaths, 3 more. 2 more. Focus on the breath. Remember, the practice of yoga is to slow the mind down. When we focus on the breath, we slow all the other thoughts. 1 more breath here. Release the hands down and just roll up nice and slow.
And we embrace nature.
Continue the arms up. Go ahead and look up. And then exhale, heart center. Inhale, arms come up, look up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back halfway. Bend the legs if you need to. You need a nice straight spine here. Plant the hands, walk it back, downward facing dog. So you want an upside down V with the body. Recheck the hands, flatten out that index finger. Inhale the left leg high. Point and flex the foot and circle the ankle. Reverse. And then when you're ready, bend the leg. The foot will drop, the knee lifts. Circle that knee out. Tiny or big circles. Whatever you did on the other side, do it here. Reverse. And then inhale, straighten the leg. It goes nice and long. Exhale, bring it in, knee to nose. And then shift forward, release that foot to the outer edge of that front hand. Dragon pose on the other side. So you can use blocks underneath your hands. You can come down to the elbows for a deeper expression. Just make sure the knee is snapped right on the ankle and not protruding forward. Take a couple breaths here. So breathing into the back leg, you're probably feeling it. Breathing into the front hip. And then when you're ready, take the left arm up. You can stay right there or reach behind and grab for the foot. Stretching out through the quad, the hip flexor, and the shoulder. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Release the hands down to the mat. Heel toe the foot in. Let's take high plank pose. I'm going to modify my plank. So onto the knees, or you can take that full expression. Tie my shirt up first. So hands are still the same. They're spread wide, fingers are flat. Pressing the mat away, you're pressing the shoulder blades apart from one another. Draw the ribs in, draw the navel in, squeeze the inner thighs together. And then if you're on the toes, press back through the heels. Get your neck in line with the shoulders. Breathe. 1 more breath. Deep inhale. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Hips come high, heels come low. Walk the dog here. Opening up through the hamstrings. And then again, inhale, ripple forward, high plank pose. Again, I'm going to tap my knees down. Press the mat away, shoulder blades protracting, gazes forward, neck in line with the spine. Take 1 more inhale. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Hips high, heels low. Take a breath in through the nose. Out through the nose. Inhale again, ripple forward, high plank pose. Again, I'm going to tap my knees down to the mat. As you exhale, shift forward, lower down, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhale, cobra, roll the shoulders down away from the ears. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hips come high, hips come low. Take a breath in through the nose. Out through the nose. Inhale, look between the hands. As you exhale, walk the feet to meet the hands forward. Inhale, flat back halfway. Exhale, fold. Roll up again, nice and slow, vertebrae by vertebrae. Continue the arms up overhead. And exhale, heart center. Let's move through a vinyasa or sun salutation. Inhale, the arms come up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale your flat back. Remember, bend the legs if you need to. Exhale, step it back, high plank pose. I tap my knees down. Shift forward, chaturanga, knees, chest, chin, available. Inhale into your cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hips high, heels low. Take a breath in through the nose. Out through the nose. And then inhale, look between the hands. As you exhale, walk the feet to meet the hands or hop, fold forward at the top of the mat. Inhale, flat back halfway, nice straight spine. Exhale, fold. Root to rise. Inhale, come up, nice big breath. Flat back, bring it up. And then exhale, draw it in, heart center. So we'll do 3 more like that. Inhale, the arms come up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back halfway. Exhale, step or hop it back into your high, low plank. Knees, chest, chin, available. Inhale, shift forward, cobra or up dog. Nice, guys. Exhale, bring it back, downward facing dog. We'll take a breath in through the nose. Out through the nose. Inhale, look between the hands. As you exhale, step, hop, or float, fold forward. Inhale, flat back, nice straight spine. Roll the shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, fold. And then root to rise. Inhale, come up, nice big breath. Look up. And then exhale, heart center. We'll do 1 more. Inhale, the arms come up. We'll do 2 more. Sorry. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back halfway, nice straight spine. Exhale, step or hop it back into your high, low plank. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath in through the nose. Out through the nose, warming up the body. Inhale, look between the hands. As you exhale, step, hop, or float, and fold forward. Inhale, flat back, halfway, straight spine. Exhale, fold. Root to rise, inhale up, nice big breath. Take it up, and then exhale, heart center. Maybe try closing your eyes for this last one. Inhale, the arms come up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back, halfway. Exhale, step or hop it back into your low plank. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nicely done. Take a breath in through the nose. Out through the nose. And then inhale, look between the hands. As you exhale, step, hop, or float, fold forward. Inhale, flat back halfway. Exhale, fold. Root to rise, inhale up, nice big breath. All right, so we'll add on now. Inhale, the arms come up. Exhale, move forward. Inhale, flat back halfway. Let's step the left foot back for a right foot lunge. So drop the back knee down. Inhale, the arms come up. Now if that's bony on your back knee, we have pads back there, or you can just double up the mat like that. Okay, so inhale, the arms come up. As you exhale, let's cactus them out to the side. So root through your back knee, that's what's gonna lift you up, and then start to go back as you bring the elbows back, opening up through the chest. Good, inhale, the arms come back up overhead. As you exhale, bring the hands down to the mat. Straighten the front leg for half monkey. So you're on the heel of the front foot, just folding over that front leg. Relax your head, relax your neck. Breathe into your hamstrings. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Inhale, rebend your front leg, high plank pose. Front foot meets the back. Remember, you can always take your plank with your knees down. Knees is forward, neck in line with the spine. Press the mat away. Breathe. Draw the ribs in, draw the belly in, squeeze the inner thighs. 1 more inhale, deep inhale. As you exhale, shift forward, lower down, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, bring it back, downward facing dog. Good. Take a breath in through the nose. Out of the mouth, let it go. Inhale the left leg high. Exhale, let's bring it through for a low lunge. Release the back knee down. Good, inhale, the arms come up overhead. Good, as you exhale, cactus the arms out to the side. So before going into your back extension, root through your back knee. So press down and then start to lift up and go back. So just protecting the lower back versus compressing the lower back. Good. Inhale, reach the arms back up. As you exhale, bring the hands down to the mat, straighten the front leg and fold over. It's called half monkey. So you're on the heel of the front foot. Use your blocks, those will help too. They bring the floor a little bit closer to you. Good. Breathing deeply. One more deep inhale. And exhale. Inhale, rebend the front leg. This time your back foot joins the front. So you're gonna fold forward at the top of the mat. Good. Inhale, flat back halfway, nice straight spine. Exhale, fold. Chair pose. Let's sit down into our chair. So we want to try to avoid any arching of the back, right? So sit down, no booties out. Start to press that tailbone down as these hip points start to lift up. Activating the quadriceps, rooting through the heels, wiggle the toes, relax your shoulders. And you can always bring your hands to heart center. They don't have to be up. I like mine at heart center because I strain my neck when they're up. Smile so your jaw relaxes. Take a breath. And then as you exhale, just stand tall, Tadasana at the top of the mat. Good. Inhale, chair pose, sit back down. And then exhale, fold forward. Left hand stays on the mat, right hand comes high. So you can always use your block as well. Extend, trying to stack the shoulders, reaching up, up, up with that right hand. And then exhale, switch it out. Right hand comes down, left hand comes high. Bending the right knee if need be. Inhale, lengthen through that hand that's in the air. And then exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back halfway. Exhale, step or hop it back, high to low plank, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra or up dog. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Let's take the right leg high, inhale it up. Exhale, let's bring it through for crescent lunge. You can always use your hand as a little booster to bring the foot through. So the back knee's up, of course, unless you want to modify the pose, the back knee will come down. So same thing here, we don't want to arch the back. Tailbone comes down, your hip points start to lift up. We want a neutral spine here. Cactus the arms out to the side. This time high on the back toes, lift up and then go back. Good. Extend over that front leg, reaching the arms forward, relax the shoulders though. And then take the left hand down to your mat or block and revolve your crescent. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Nice, one more breath. Inhale, the arms come back up overhead. And then when you're ready, open warrior two. So the back heel comes down parallel to the small of the mat. Front leg pretty much stays as is. Make sure the knee is stacked on the ankle even here. Arms are extended long, gazes over the front fingers. Reverse the warrior, back hand towards that back leg. And then exhale, come into side angle. Forearm comes to the thigh or the hand reaches down. Stay in that lunge. Let's work the quadricep, the inside muscles of the legs. So press the knee out. The hips come slightly forward. The hand that's in the air, bring it forward. Palm faces down. Take a breath. Draw the ribs in. Draw the navel in. One more. And then warrior two, coming back through warrior two. Good. Reverse the warrior, back hand, back leg, opening up through the front of the body. And then straighten your front leg, go back a little bit more, working that hip flexor. And then triangle pose, hinge forward. Let the hand fall wherever it is. If you have a block, you can always use the block. Try to stack the shoulders and open up through the hips. So press through the big toe of your front foot, and then root through your back heel. Draw the ribs in, draw the navel in, and try to get the shoulders stacked on the front quad. So you're pulling the shoulders back. Good. One more breath, deep inhale. And then as you exhale, both hands will come down to the mat for pyramid pose. Shorten your stance. Back toes can slightly come in, so both toes are facing front. Folding over the front leg, just getting a nice hamstring stretch. You can use blocks if you like. Breathe. Press through the big toe of your front foot and root through your back heel. Take one more breath. Revolve your triangle. So the left hand will stay down. I like to use a block here as well. The right hand comes up. You're twisting through the upper spine. Keep rooting through your back heel. Keep pressing through your big toe of the front foot. One more breath. Both hands will come down. Let's fold over that front leg as the back leg lifts off. It doesn't matter how high it's standing split. You can use a block, you can use the mat, whatever is more comfortable for you. Relax your head though, see if you can just tuck your chin slightly, challenge your balance. If you get there and it's too challenging, take the gaze back to the toes. One more deep inhale, lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. As you exhale, fold forward at the top of the mat. Inhale, flat back halfway. Exhale, fold. Let's heel toe the feet out for a yogi squat. So again, you can always use your block underneath your bump. And then use your hands to press into the knees so the knees are coming out. Try to sit up nice and tall. Roll the shoulders away from the ears. Draw the belly in. Take 2 breaths. Deep inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Bring the hands to the mat. Straighten the legs. Heel toe the feet together. Forward fold. From here, bend the legs as much as you need to. Let's step on the hands for gorilla pose. So the toes meet the crease of the wrist. Relax your head. If you want a deeper expression, you start to straighten the legs. If that's unavailable, keep the legs bent. We're working the wrist, working the lower back, working the hamstrings. 2 more breaths. Deep breathing in and out of the nose. It's crucial to the practice. It is the practice. 1 more breath. Release the hands from the feet. Let's interlace the hands behind the back. If that's unavailable, you grab a strap or just rotate the thumbs up. Breathe. If you have the hands, try to squeeze the palms together. You might not be there, but you're still energetically aiming to be there. Take a breath. Let it go. Release the hands back down. Inhale, flat back halfway. Exhale, fold. Root to rise. Inhale up, nice big breath. And then exhale, heart center. All right, let's come into the other side. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back halfway. Step or hop it back. Low plank, knees on the mat if you need it. Inhale, cobra or up dog. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath in through the nose. Out through the nose. Inhale the left leg high. Exhale, draw it in, knee to nose. And then shift forward for crescent lunge. Because I'm still love you. So again, neutralize your spine. So tailbone comes down, those hip points come up. Soften the shoulders. Good, nice. Cactus down, out to the side. So reach with the back toes. Come high on the back toes. It's almost like you're shifting forward. And then take the torso back so we don't compress the lower spine. We're almost expanding through the lower spine. And then extend forward, reach those arms forward, shoulders away from the ears, neck is nice and long. Deep inhale. As you exhale, release the right hand towards the mat or your bum. Squeeze the inner thighs together. We have a tendency to lean onto the outer blade of the foot. Press through the big toe. Here, reach out. Yeah, there you go. One more breath. Deep inhale. Exhale. And then root to rise. Come back up through crescent lunge. Let's open warrior 2. So the back heel comes down. It's parallel now to the small of the mat. Draw the ribs in. Arms are extended long. Reverse the warrior. And then exhale, side angle. Bring the forearm to the thigh, or the hand can come all the way down. You want to try to get out of leaning forward, right? Try to pull the shoulders back so you're opening up. Press the hips slightly forward. Draw the ribs in. Hand that's in the air, forward, palm down. Deep inhale. Reverse the warrior. And then straighten the front leg, go back a little bit. Nice stretch to the left side. And then hitch forward. The legs stay as is, and the torso comes down. So again, we want to try to avoid going forward. Try to keep the torso in line with the front leg. Draw the belly in. Press through the back heel. Gaze is up. If that bothers the neck, look down. Press through the big toe of your front foot. Take one more breath. As you exhale, bring both hands down to the mat and shorten your stance for pyramid pose. It helps to have both toes facing the front. The back heel might be up. That's okay. Relax your head. Breathe. Take a deep inhale. Deep exhale. So the right hand will stay. Again, if you want to grab a block, you can. Left hand comes high, so it's revolved triangle or twisted triangle. Keep pulling the front hip back. Keep rooting through the front big toe. One more inhale. And then as you exhale, both hands will come down and just start to shift forward as the back leg lifts. It doesn't matter how high, it can be an inch. As long as you're balancing on one foot, you're in the pose. You can also use a block. Brings the floor a little bit closer. Good, 2 more breaths. Inhale, lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Exhale, one more, deep inhale. And then exhale, fold forward at the top of the mat. Feet are about hip distance apart, so maybe 2 fists apart. Grab opposite elbows, relax the head. Shift a little more forward into the toes here. So really allow the back body to open up. One more. Release the hands, heel toe the feet together. Inhale, flat back halfway. Exhale, fold. Chair pose, sit down. So again, if the arms are up and it's too much, bring the hands to heart. Neutralize that spine. So tailbone comes down, you should feel a stretch in the lower back versus a compression. Okay, 2 more breaths. Squeeze the inner thighs together. We have bathroom muscles or Kegel muscles. Lift them up. Engage those muscles. 1 more breath. As you exhale, just stand tall for Tadasana. Close the eyes. Maybe focus on the third eye, the space between the brows. Open the heart, shoulders away from the ears. Take a breath. Inhale, arms come back up overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back halfway. Step or hop it back, high to low plank, knees, chest, chin option. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, let's come into child's pose. So press back, hips meet the heels, fold over. Take a breath here, in through the nose, out through the nose, and we're gonna revisit puppy pose. So slither forward so the chest drops and the butt starts to lift. It doesn't matter how much space you have in between your body and the floor, as long as you're feeling a stretch in the front of the body without straining the neck. So chin is there, or tuck the chin so the forehead comes down. Take 2 more breaths. Deep inhale. Exhale. 1 more breath. Deep inhale. This time as you exhale, slither forward onto your belly. Actually, I can't do this one. So come onto your belly. I was going to demonstrate it, but I can't. So you can watch Becky. Bring your feet together and then interlace the hands behind the back. So you're all the way on your belly. Interlace the hands behind the back and just start to straighten the arms as you lift up. If that's unavailable, just reach the fingers back. Okay. Try to keep the feet on the mat. Breathing deeply. 1 more breath. Inhale, lifting up, focusing on that lower back. And then exhale, release. All right, good. Either ear to the mat. Release the hands. Just relax here. Take a breath. All right, so we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to incorporate the legs. So let's interlace the hands behind the back. Again, if that's unavailable, just reach the arms back. Okay? Go ahead and lift the chest and lift the legs. Nice. Breathe. Draw the belly in. Relax your face. Slight engagement of the glutes. Good. 1 more breath. Inhale, lift. And then exhale, release down, opposite ear to the mat. Release the hands. Take a breath. All right, round 3, you can do one of the 2 that we just did, or see if you can reach behind and grab the ankles or the tops of the feet. And then if you can, start to kick those 2 into one another and the body naturally comes up. If you can't, then just release the arms and lift the arms and legs like we just did. Good, breathe. 2 more breaths. Inhale, kick and lift, draw the belly and protect the lower sacrum. Good, 1 more breath. Inhale, kick and lift. And then exhale, release down again, opposite ear to the mat, release the feet, release the head. If you want to windshield wiper the feet, you can. Just dropping the feet from left to right. And then let's press back into child's pose. Take a breath there, in through the nose, out through the nose. Let's come up for a camel pose. So coming onto the knees, again, if you need cushion for the knees, you can just fold the mat back a little, create some support. So the knees are stacked right under the hips. We really don't want them wider. We want to keep them in. Hands can come to the small of the back, or they can reach behind for the heels, okay? So once you're there, squeeze the elbows so you're opening through the chest. Draw the belly in, slight engagement of the glutes, and then move into it. Press the hips forward with awareness. Not to let the head fall all the way back, unless that doesn't bother the neck. Just be mindful of it. Breathe. 2 more breaths. Inhale, lift and reach back. Nice. 1 more breath. And then let's just sit down for saddle pose. Let the butt meet the heels. Close the eyes. Let the hands just relax onto the thigh. Take 2 breaths. Deep inhale. And exhale. One more breath. Deep inhale. Exhale. Come back up. Inhale for camel pose. Just 2. Hands again set up small in the back. Squeeze the elbows together so the chest is opening. And then just start to hinge the hips forward. Lift the chest up. Pull back. You're wobbly. Press the feet into the mat. Stabilize the pose. Draw the navel in. 2 more breaths. Deep breathing here, guys. 1 more breath. Take it down for child's pose. So knees together feel the best. And then just folding over. If you'd like to take rabbit, reach behind, grab your heels, and start to lift the booty up as you toss the chin in. So you get a nice stretch to the entire spine in that pose. Doesn't matter what it looks like, as long as you're feeling an expansion through the back body, you're in it. 2 more breaths. Deep inhale. Exhale. 1 more inhale. As you exhale, release your rabbit back into child's pose. We'll take a breath together in through the nose, out through the nose. Bring the hands out in front of you. Curl the toes, downward facing dog. Just pedal the feet. Find the foundation in the hands, reset up, all 10 fingers flattened out, spread wide. Inhale the right leg up. And then just bend the leg, kind of tap your neighbor. Opening up through that right side, maybe the gaze up over that right armpit. Breathing. If you want to flip the dog, you can. You have 2 more breaths. Wherever you are is where you are supposed to be. 1 more breath. Bring it back to 3-legged down dog, right leg high. And then exhale, let's bring it through for warrior 1. So again, use your hand if you need a little booster. Back heel is down, slightly pigeon, so about a 45-degree angle. Make sure we're lunging into that front knee, arms are up, shoulders away from the ears. Good. Breathe. Perfect. Let's interlace the hands behind the back. If it's unavailable, then you can grab a strap or just press the hands down. So start to straighten the arms, lift up through the chest, and then as you exhale, hinge forward into your humble warrior. Try to relax into this. Relax your head. The balance is a little off, and keep the drishti at the toes, the gaze at the toes. Nice. Breathe. Deep inhale. And exhale. Inhale the arms back up overhead, warrior 1. And now we're going to take some balance. So warrior 3. Start to hinge forward as the back leg lifts. It doesn't matter how high. Foot can even rest, back foot can even rest on the mat, or you can start to lift. Slight up dog chest, so roll the shoulders down, draw the ribs in. Breathe. And if you fall out of it, just come back in. You can bend your standing leg for a little more support. Take 1 more breath. Take tree pose, so that left foot can come to the ankle, the calf, the inner thigh. You can even hold it there if it's a fairly new pose for you. Maybe the arms reach up. Fly your arms or find the balance. Find something that you can focus on, not moving in front of you. Draw the ribs in. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. It's okay if you fall out of it, just come back in. We're going to take dancer pose. So reach behind, inside or outside of the foot or ankle is fine. Now you can stay here if you're feeling the quadricep. Stretch here, you could stay. If you want more, start to kick the foot back. Just open up the chest. So reaching, arching with that lower back, kicking the foot and the hand into one another. Breathe. 2 more. 1 more. Coming back through center, bring that foot forward. Knee can stay bent, right here. This is fully sufficient. Or wrap the 2-piece fingers around the big toe and extend the leg out. I like to bring my right hand to my hip. Breathe. Try to pull the left shoulder back into the socket, pull the left hip back into the socket. And then when you're ready, bring it out to the side. Breathe. Keep rooting through that standing foot. Nice. 1 more breath. Come back through center and extend back for warrior three. Remember, balance is something we have to acquire. We have to practice until we get it. So if you're fairly new, it might be a little wobbly. That's okay. Tap that back foot down for crescent lunge. So the heel is up this time. Deep inhale. As you exhale, open warrior two. Reverse the warrior, back in, back leg. And then side angle, form the fire, the hand comes down. Take a breath, deep inhale. As you exhale, straighten your front leg and wide-legged forward fold. So the hands will come down and just start to walk the hands over to the left. Slightly pigeon the toes in so the heels come out. You can use a block underneath your hands as well. And if you're not using a block, begin to walk the hands through the feet. And then notice we're probably a little more in our heels. So you can shift a little more forward into the toes. Relax your head. 3 breaths. Deep inhale. 2 breaths. One more breath. Let's bring our hands to our hips. Engage your legs. So maybe just activate your quadriceps or lift your knees up. And then start to hinge forward as you come up. Goddess pose. We'll tuck the heels in, bring the arms out. So knees tend to dump in, we want to bring them out. Tailbone comes down, arms are out, just a couple pulses. 5, 4, 3, 2. Stay in your goddess. Maybe take 2 or 3 breaths and close the eyes if that's available. Don't forget to breathe. 1 more. And then exhale, hinge and fold forward. Walk the hands towards the front and take your flow. High plank. Low plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice job, guys. Take a breath in through the nose. Out through the nose. 1 more side. Inhale, left leg high. We'll bend the legs. Try to tap your other neighbor. If you flip the dog, flip it here, couple breaths. 1 more breath. Bring it back, 3-legged down dog, left leg comes high. Let's bring it through for warrior 1. Back heel comes down, reach the arms up. Good, deep inhale, lengthen. As you exhale, let's interlace the hands behind the back. Drop the arms, lift the chest, look up, and then exhale, fold into it, humble warrior. Relax your head, aiming to get that left shoulder inside of the left knee. Breathe. Inhale, the arms come back up overhead, release the grip. And then when you're ready, warrior 3, so start to hinge forward. Back leg, remember, doesn't have to lift even at all. It can still be grounded, but we're squaring up the hips. Maybe you begin to lift the legs, light up dog chest, draw the ribs in. And if you fall, just come back into it. Breathe. 1 more breath. Coming into that tree pose, foot can rest on the ankle, the calf, or the inner thigh. You can even use the support of the right hand. 3 breaths. Relax your jaw, relax your gaze, find the deep breathing. 2 more. 1 more. Hug that knee into the chest. If you like, hook the 2 peace fingers around the big toe. Extend the leg out. Pull the right shoulder back, the right hip back. And then bring it out to the side. 3. 1 more breath here. Again, if you fall, you have time to get back into it. Come back through center. Hinge back, warrior 3. And then tap that foot down for crescent lunge. So the back heel's up. Deep inhale. As you exhale, open warrior 2. Reverse the 1. And Then side angle, forearm comes to the thigh, or the hand reaches down towards the earth. Take a breath, deep inhale. And exhale. Let's straighten that front leg. Bring both hands down to the mat. Again, walk it out wide-legged forward fold. So you might have to shorten the stance of the feet. Let's this time interlace the hands. Again, if it's unavailable, grab a strap or just press the thumbs up and relax the head. You're still getting a stretch through the front of the body. Shift a little more forward into the toes. Take 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Go ahead and bring the hands to the hips. Engage the legs. Flat back, come up. Round 2, goddess pose. So for me, sometimes I have to shorten the stance. Just tuck the heels in. Get it so it's comfortable. Well, as comfortable as it can be. Bring the arms out. Pulse it. 8, 7, 6. Root through the heels. 4, 3, 2. Stay low. 3 breaths. Close the eyes if you can. Relax your face, your jaw. 1 more breath. Flat back, fold forward, down. Walk the hands towards the front, high plank pose. All the way onto your belly, lower down. Let's take our right arm out. If you're inside of a clock, you're touching the number 3 with the right hand. Your head is at a number 12. It's a 90-degree angle or perpendicular line with the arm and the body. Roll into the right shoulder. Make sure your head is not up, right? Relax it, whether it's on the floor, on a block. Surrender the neck. 3 breaths, breathing into that shoulder, the pec minor. 2 breaths. Great opportunity in the class to come back to the focus of the breath. Deep inhales, deep exhale. 1 more here. Slowly release out. Take the left ear towards the mat. The arm comes next to the body. Take a breath. The left arm will come out. Now it's touching the number 9. Roll into that shoulder. Relax your head. Couple breaths. You can always place a block under your head. Try to soften through the jaw, the forehead, the brows. 2 more. 1 more. Slowly come out. Again, opposite ear to the mat. Release the left arm. Take a breath. Let it go. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders just so we can press back into our child's pose. Come up high onto the fingertips, just getting a deeper stretch through the spine, the lats, the side body. 2 breaths. 1 breath. So we'll come into hero pose. Go ahead and lift the chest up. We want to separate the feet. Let me show the modification first. 1 leg will extend long, 1 leg will stay bent. You can stay like this, or you can start to come back. Okay. Full expression is both legs are bent, the feet are wide, the knees are together. You can stay here if you're feeling a stretch through the front quads. You can also use a block, okay? So I'll give the halfway point. We're not here for a terribly long time, just a couple breaths. If you want to come back, you can come back. Try to relax though. Try not to tense the body when you get into these positions. See if you can let go and surrender a little bit. And breathe. Breathe into wherever you're feeling the sensation. Remember, sensation is our language with ourselves. It's the most intimate language we know. Relax the jaw, relax the forehead. So 2 more breaths will bring us halfway. So if you're taking half of the pose, come into the other side. If I could change the way that you see yourself. But just notice what comes up. Notice where the mind goes. Redirect it back to the breath. Redirect it to being here. Being present, not getting caught up in the habitual way of thinking. Right? right? That's all our thoughts are, they're habits. The way we react and respond to life, to discomfort, to pleasure. 3 more breaths. It felt like they were right there. 2 more. Use your hands if you're all the way back. Just help support the body as it comes up. And we'll bring our legs around front. And shake the legs out, give the knees a little bit of love. And then soles of the feet come together. So bow and angle. Option here is for the feet to be out wider like a diamond shape. It's going to work more like your outer hips, or bring the heels closer to the groin. It's going to work the more inner legs. Just kind of shake it out, get any tension out of there. You can sit up nice and tall, or if you want a deeper expression, fold forward. Doesn't matter if it's straight or round spine, it's just a different feeling, it's a different sensation. And then once you're there, try to relax the face, the shoulders, the jaw, the forehead. We'll take 5 breaths. So see if you can stay focused for the 5 breaths without becoming distracted. 1 more. Three more. 2. Last breath here. Slowly lift the chest up. We'll spread the legs wide. If you want to turn sideways on the mat for some cushion on the heels, you can. You also can sit on a block here, right? So if you feel like it's hard to sit up tall, then sit on a block. It kind of alleviates some of the hip tightness. Or you could take it standing. Okay. So start to hinge forward, straight spine as far as you can go. Once you find your edge, just go ahead and round, tuck your chin. Keep lengthening from the lower spine. And also allow yourself to surrender. We'll take 5 breaths. Deep inhale. Keep watching over the 4 more. Relax your jaw. Most importantly, try to soften through the face. 3 more. If this is your ending fire, then we should all burn together. Watch the flames rise high into the night. 1 more breath. Holding out Father, hold, stand by and we will watch the flames. And walk yourself over to the left. Keep the chest reaching down, or if you want more of a side body stretch, reach the right arm up and over. But relax your shoulder, relax your neck. Just 2 breaths. 1 breath. And then let's go through our center over to the other side. 2 breaths. Deep inhale. 1 breath. And then go back through the center just for a moment. 1 deep inhale. And exhale. Slowly come up. We're going to cross the right leg over the left for cow face. The goal is to get knees stacked, or as close as stacked as possible. So you can also take it here. Even if this knee's up, you're still in the pose, right? So you can stay upright, or you can start to come forward. It's similar to pigeon or double pigeon. You should feel it in the outer hips. Try to relax through the face. Deep inhale. And exhale. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath. Deep inhale. And then go ahead and switch whatever leg's on top, bring the other one on top. Again, you can straighten the bottom leg out if you need it. And once you get set up, you can start to hinge forward. If you decide that's too much, don't hinge forward, stay upright. Breathe into wherever you're feeling the space. Again, just try to relax through the face. A lot of times when we get into our hips, our jaw starts to clench. So see if you can just let it go. Maybe even give it a little massage. 2 more breaths. One more breath. Slowly come up. So you can stay seated and take double pigeon, which is here. It's not crisscross applesauce. We want our ankle on our knee and our knee on our ankle so the feet are hanging off. So you're here sometimes, or maybe even here. Or you can take regular pigeon if you want to do that. So here, move forward. Breathe. 5 breaths. Deep inhale. 4 more. 3 more. 2. Let's take 2 more. Deep inhale. One more breath. Slowly come up. Come into the other side. It doesn't feel exactly the same. The side we were just on kind of is tighter for me. Maybe it's the same for you, maybe not. So adjust how you need to be for this pose. Compare it to the last side. And then when you're ready, you can hinge forward, you can sit up, whatever serves you. Close the eyes and just try to be here. Try to slow the thoughts down just to connect with what is, what's real, this breath, the moment at hand. Breathe. Feel the breath rise and fall the chest. Relax the jaw, shoulders. People writing songs that voices never share. No one did. 4 more. Of silence. Breathe. Silence like a cancer flow. Hear my words that I might teach you. Take my arms that I might reach you. But my words like silent raindrops. 1 more. Of silence. Slowly come on up and out. Bring our legs out in front and we'll just roll onto our back. So if you have a block and you want to place it underneath your bum here, you can. Just lift the legs up. Let's lift the arms up. So we naturally kind of lift our chin up here. Right? I want you to tuck your chin. Lengthen through the neck and press the back of the head into the earth. Try to hold that. So in yoga, it's called the Jarlahanda Bandha. It's your throat lock. Just harboring that energy within. Just feeling some tingling and numbness. Legs can be as bent as you need to. If you discover this is too much, I suggest doing this every day even if you use your couch or chair to rest your feet, just start to get the circulation and the heart pumping. It's great for arthritis, it's great for circulation, cardiovascular. It also helps ease anxiety and depression. Just notice if that chin has come up, retuck it. We'll take about 5 more breaths. Relax the forehead and the jaw. 4 more. One more breath here. Slowly release down. If you want to continue opening up the hips, bring the soles of the feet together for your Shavasana, Supta Baddha Konasana, or bound angle on the back. If you do not want to take that, just straighten the legs, let them come wide, let the arms come wide, and just take your corkscrew to Shavasana. Try to keep the chin tucked here. Scan the body where there's any tension or tightness, just try to let it go. Let's just focus on trying to be still. Try not to fidget or move. I'm going to bring a cloth around. If you want to place it on your forehead, you can. Let go. That's our time just to absorb everything we just did. So try not to get lost in thought, right? When you notice the mind is drifting or taking you someplace else, simply just bring it back. Maybe you're repeating, I am here. I am still. I am present. Maybe you're repeating your mantra, power, and intention. Sometimes we don't know what we want, what's next, or what we think our lives will look like down the road. It's okay. It's an answer. If the answer is, I don't know, then simply say it. Say it clearly and be at peace with not knowing. Sometimes the reasons we don't know is that what's coming is going to be very different from anything we've experienced before. Even if we knew, we couldn't relate to it because it's that new and that different. It's a surprise. Sometimes the reason we don't know is that it would be too difficult, too confusing for us right now to understand. It would take us out of the moment, cause us to worry and fuss about how we could control it or what we could have done to make it happen. Knowing would make us afraid, put us on overload, take us away from right now. Sometimes our souls know, but it's just not time for our conscious mind to know yet. Sometimes knowing would take us out of the moment and the very experience we need to go through to discover the answers we're looking for. And sometimes the process of learning to trust, the process of going through an experience and coming to trust that we will ultimately discover our own truth is more important than knowing. The process of moving from what we don't know to what we are to learn is a process that can be trusted. It's how we grow, it's how we change, and it's okay to not know. It's okay to let ourselves move into knowing slowly. The lesson here is trusting that we'll know when it's time. So thank you, yogis and yoginis, for practicing this morning and allowing me to guide you. Thank our teachers and their teachers for bringing us the practice of yoga. And take a moment to thank yourself. Say thank you, self, for showing up this morning for you. The divine in me honors and cherishes the divine and the light in each and every one of you. And we end class together with namaste.